Most people would say you're crazy if you're going to use a plasma as a computer display. Well, I'm here today to prove their ignorance. This LCD used to be my main primary monitor. It's a 40-inch LCD made by Samsung. It's a very good monitor. I've had it since probably 2007 now. And you know, I really didn't have any complaints except it had a horrible black level. So I had been researching plasma TVs, and I happened across this 42-inch GT25 at Fry's for a little under $600. For $600 I thought, I'll try this display out. If it works, I'll keep it. If it doesn't, well, I'll just return it, because I'd wanted something that was 3D, and I had always heard that plasmas were horrible for using as a computer monitor. And I like breaking myths, so I thought, I'll try it. Hopefully it wouldn't burn in the whole screen. I've had the display now for about 4 days, and I've been testing it rigorously and putting it through its paces, setting it up as a computer monitor. Compared to an LCD, it's much harder to set up, but once you do get it set up, it's much more rewarding to use due to the benefits you get from a plasma screen. And on to image retention. I know that all plasmas are susceptible to image retention, but so far, I've had very good luck. I've set my desktop background to rotate every 10 minutes, have it go through a list of different varicolored backgrounds, and basically I've set it at a low brightness and low contrast level that gives the best picture quality and minimizes any effect that burn-in may cause. Now, I browse the web, use it for several hours a day, and I've not had one instance of a burn-in. The only place that I have seen a slight image retention was putting it in 3D mode, and before I got the TV calibrated, it had the contrast boosted up to 100. If you're in a bright room, I could see that you might leave it on a setting like that. The image gets overexposed and the tones get off, and the mid-tones are off. And another thing that comes into having a plasma, as I've found as a computer display, is there's a whole world of settings that you need to go into to make sure the image is perfect. Unlike an LCD, which typically you don't have to worry about blowing out the picture and worry about tones overexposing. Like with the GT25 series, it seems that if you have brightness or contrast too high, you start to roll into a sort of a bluish tint on grays being overexposed, and you definitely need to keep the contrast and brightness levels down for that. Another interesting thing that I wanted to test out with the display was 3D. And I've gotten 3D working perfectly, of course, with the PS3 as expected. But also the display works with NVIDIA's 3D Play software, and at the very least you can get side-by-side in most applications. I've even watched YouTube in 3D and it looks pretty good. So right now I guess I'd call this a preliminary review. But with the new Panasonic plasmas coming out and deals to be had, like this 42-inch for only $598, I think, at Fry's. If you can get a deal like that, jump on it, try it as a computer display. If it doesn't work as that, you can use it as like a bedroom TV. It's probably too small for a living room TV, but the image quality is excellent. There are times, even with some of the issues that I could go further into, there are times where the image quality matches that of a $20,000 CRT monitor, and I haven't seen black levels like that on anything outside of high-end CRT. It's just phenomenal contrast and phenomenal color capabilities. For now, I say to the plasma haters out there and the people that don't think that it works as a main computer monitor, deal with it.